Hey everyone, Lone Wolf Jedi here, and I thought I'd give you guys my thoughts on the recent um, trailer that was Final Feast, which is basically a preview of everything that's going on in Fontaine. So, first of all, love how all the characters looked. I think every character in Fontaine is pretty much dripped out. Then again, Fontaine is based off of France in a different time, in a certain time period. So yeah, there's that. We also get to see. I can't remember the first character, the one was in the water. The name I just hear it is like bone out. Then we saw Linny and Lynette doing a magic show. We then see a new character, Navia, who blonde hair, blue eyes, reminds me a lot of Durandal from Honkai. Then what's it called? She's being photographed by Charlotte, which we've already met before back in the TCG event. Then we had God, what is it? What's her name? God, I'm trying to think. Oh, then we had Wesley. I'm just gonna call everyone's calling him Genshin Sampo because it looks like Sampo from Star Rail, and this little girl is with him, and okay, when I first saw it, I was like, okay, no big deal, but then I was watching some people react to it. I saw Slice do his reaction. I'm like, he was sitting there feeling around, like, okay, I'll show you an example. She placed a little drink, not this, but a little drink, and he had a little cup of hold on, visual aids here, folks. Cup. He was sitting there. He was all like, kind of like feeling. Then felt the. I guess he felt the how cold the drink was that the little bunny girl gave him. It is a bunny girl. She's got little bunny ears, and then he felt that it was cold. Then he felt the cup hot. Took the cup, to her dismay. Anyway. And to me, that suggests that Genshin Sampo, is blind. To my knowledge, we have not had a blind character yet in Genshin. We have characters that cover their eyes. They are mice from in Sumeru, but that's it. Trying to think what else. We also have. I'm trying to think. Then we see New Valette. He, I guess, is the head judge in the courts, followed by, God, I can't remember her name, but everyone was like, ooh, oh, they refer to her as thighs because, well, she's got thighs. And then when they were all like, when Linny and Lynette bowed, this is where everyone lost their shit. Arlecchino. Everyone saw Arlecchino. She was like, and I was like, okay, let me give you an example. God, that's right. Okay, I was listening to Murder Birds do his reaction on my earpiece, and I went like this. I can hear him this far away on earpieces. How nuts he goes. Because, well, I know from past, Arnold loses this shit all the time. We see something like this. So I went and put the earbuds back in, and I'm trying to think what else. Then we saw Furina, which a lot of people are saying that it's not Fusselor. I think it is Fusselor. Okay. because every Archon has, I would say, a vessel name and Archon name. One or two Archon names. For example, the Animal Archon vessel name is Venti. His Archon name is Barbados. The Geo Archon, that's vessel name Zhongli, or other people knew him also as Rex Lapis, and his Archon name is Morax. Then you have what is it? The Electro Archon, and that was actually twins. The vessel for the twin that left, the twins remaining, because there was twins. There was Baal and Beelzebul. Baal died during the Archon War. Not the Archon War. Was the Archon War? I think it was the Archon War. Baal died during the Archon War. And then Beelzebul was the one who was left. That is A. And then you have the Samero, the Dendro Archon. We all know her as Nahida, and she's known amongst the people as Lesser Lord Kusanali, but her actual name is Boer. I'm still gonna call her Kusanali and Nahida, but I think that Fossilor is her Archon name, and her vessel name would be Forina, or it could be the other way around. See here, and then we hear Nouvelette talk, because she said boring, and talks about how she wants more like a twist, and he says, stop, enough levity, this trial's just getting started. And okay, when I saw Slice do his reaction, he reacted to the English, Japanese, and Chinese versions. The only voice we don't hear, we don't hear Lynette, we don't hear Charlotte, but we did hear Charlotte before when she was in the during the TCG event. We don't hear Navia, we don't hear Sampo or the other one. I mean, she's like, hey, we hear like a little bit of voice of Navia by just going, making kind of those kind of voices. But yeah, we have people stop commenting. But let's see who else we got. But Arlecchino, oh man, her voice in all three versions just sounds spot on. Furina, I like her voice in all three. However, Nouvelette, his Japanese voice has to sound like more older and intimidating, like the English and Chinese voices. That's how I feel. Now, Slice agrees. I mean, Slice said it, and I agree with him. But I've heard it before. I'm like, yeah, it doesn't sound too good. Anywho, yeah, I'm excited for Fontaine. We're right now in, was it 3.7 or 3.8? As well as 2. We're almost at Fontaine. We are getting close to the next, I would say the next 5 or 6 months we'll be hitting, Notlin. And then after that, we're going to be in Snezhnaya. I have ideas of that one. Anyway, that's going to be all for this video. Let me know how you felt about it down in the comments. And this is Lowell Jazz, and thank you all for watching. Take care of yourselves. Now, if you'll excuse me, I got a dog to walk.